Welcome everybody to Zandvoort. I'm your in-team commentator here instead of Toyster, and this is brought to you by Lanev by Broadcast, and this is the Zandvoort circuit, just a few kilometers out from the Atlantic Ocean. As we can see, it's 19 degrees out there, brilliant weather, and this legendary track consists 14 corners and 2 DRS zones and a handful of laps for the drivers to manage. It's a relatively high-speed circuit also, so let's see what unfolds today. Here we can see the safety car. It doesn't really get to use today. As we have the formation lap underway now, and Watant from the lead, leading us away from Sealable and Earthshall. The top 3 drivers in qualifying, top 2 only separated by a 1/10 of a second. As we can see, the strategy is right here. 2-stop is the most likely outcome. And as I can see, Watant on the mediums. As the drivers just line up for the race to begin. And here we go. Here are the 5 red lights. Let's see. It's 3, 4, 5. And we're underway. And oh, that's a bad start for Sealable. He's stuck on the grid. Seemed to be okay now. But Watant maintains the lead. And the P2 man, Sealable, here he is now. Just rolling on the grid. I'm not sure if he has a mechanical failure or something. As we see Dechese just absolutely misjudging the corner. But yeah, yellow flags still. Watant leads from Earthshall, from loot to loot, from 6th place on the grid. Incredible comeback. In Sector 1 already. And I think the yellow flag has been cleared. Earthshall stays pretty close to the lead. And here is Sealable with the bad start. Doesn't seem to affect his Aston Martin though. Let's see if he can make up some ground as we have a front wing flying off. That was Rakan, I believe. As Sealable, not only 1 but 2 overtakes on Greeny and Rakan. Incredible stuff. As we can see it once again, just threading that needle perfectly. Here he comes. Sealable for more. Oh, Rakan in the gravel. We have him. And Greeny in the background also running wide. So yeah, Watant on those mediums, while Earthshall on the hard compound tires. Interesting little battle there. As we got Rakan in the pit lane, just replacing his front wing. And he's good to go now. As we see, whoa! Max has a little moment there. I'm not sure if he kept it out of the wall. It seems like it. And now in the pits comes Max for a new set of hard tires. And Earthshall close to Watant as we get Greeny in the pit lane now. Will it be Rakan's feast with the undercut? Will it succeed? Let's see the start again. We've got a good launch from the Ferrari there, but yeah, Sealable. As we've got Sealable now behind Mr. Cat, and this is a much harder of an overtake to pull off. He's already gone past 3 of his opponents. He's literally flying there on the track, on those soft tires, pre-grip. He pulls alongside the Mercedes, but he can't quite pull it off yet. Let's see into the DRS zone. As we approach Sector 2, they're fast-flowing high-speed corners, as Sealable is looking to go around the outside. Does he pull it off? Oh my goodness, he has just pulled off! Incredible stuff! What an overtake by Sealable. Wow, that was something magical. As we got Lute misjudging the chicane, and this could be the ideal one for Sealable, as he can overtake two in one go. In the main straights, DRS open, here we go. That gap slowly changing as we got Mr. Cat in the pit lane, and Sealable does pull off the overtake around the outside once again. Easy does it. He's already up to 5th. So we got... that is Green in the pit lane for the second time this afternoon. I'm not sure if he has a problem, but they now can serve his penalty. Oh, a Sealable has a problem. They need to retire the car. That is below disappointing. So Sealable, a main contender out. As we got Decheze in the pit lanes once again. So he completes his stop. Now, that's an interesting race. Oh, as off into the gravel goes, that is Greeny, the Red Bull. It's home race, obviously, not going to plan. As we've got Lute. He isn't in the pit lane yet, but is chased by Decheze, and a really small margin separating the two drivers, not even 2 seconds. This could be a crucial overtake for the Brits to reclaim that podium spot. But he needs to pull this off immediately, because Mr. Cat is only 12 seconds back on fresh rubber. So Lute can cause some problems for the Brit. But look at that. Just a second separating the two. Into the DRS zone we go, as we got yellows in the first sector. I'm not sure what that is. As Decheze goes the attacking way. Good old switcheroo. Brilliant exit from the Brit. Let's see if he can pull it off on the McLaren. He doesn't go for it yet. Great defense by Lute. But really, those fresh mediums are already in life. As let's see, we've got Greeny. Oh, and that's what happened to Greeny. He's stuck on the curb, and that will surely bring out at least a virtual safety car, as we missed the overtake. Decheze going through, and Lute immediately in the pit lane. They don't wait until any virtual safety car, so the McLaren crew working brilliantly, and off he goes. As we got another Mercedes in the pit lane, that's Mr. Cat. So his closest rival, Lute, has also pitted onto the fresh mediums, penalty served, and off they go. His second stop of the afternoon. As we got, one of the top two, it's Sealable. No, it's Earshall in the pit lane. And wow, that was a clean work from Kick Sauber. And he might actually try the undercuts on Watant. Let's see. Here he is in the pit lane now, the leader, and comes out comfortably ahead of Earshall. Oh, as we got Lute in the gravel for a moment. I'm not sure that was part of the plan, but he maintains 4th for the moment, as we see the driver pulling out of the gravel trap. And now, big moment for the McLaren man. And I'm not sure if he can continue with that sort of damage. He just completely hit the barrier on the inside and then proceeded to cut the chicane. he has a 3-second penalty for that, and he has to come into the pit lane now. Just fresh rubbers, and immediately on those cold tires, 2 very big mistakes as he pulls into the pit lane. And here comes Mr. Cat overtaking Lute. Oh, and we've got a Mercedes, that's Rakan, just stopped. I'm not sure what he did. So he actually locked up and decided to go straight on rather than in the gravel, and missing both end plates. And we got... oh, Rakan might be off there. Yes, he is onto the curb, and that surely hurts the car. So as we can see, just a bit wide there, and the rear end. As we got Watant behind Lute already. He's in 4th, but has blue flags waved. As Watant complaining about the lack of awareness of Lute, which I can understand. Oh, as we got Max off. Max is off. His front wing in the final corner. I'm not sure what happened there. As is he aware that he has damage? I don't think so. He's gone for one more lap. He was just right in the pit lane. But yeah, his race goes from bad to worse. Oh, that's Urshall out in the gravel trap. As whoa again, I think he has a puncture. Yeah, front left puncture for the Kicksauber man. Oh, he was just close to Watant. 7 seconds, anything could have happened. And on lap 22, and now Dechese is in a golden position to actually take P2 from him. As he comes into the pit lane, Watant on the softs, still going, but this is like a big sign for him as well. And Dechese now takes P2. Incredible drive. So let's see it again. He actually didn't get on the grass. It's just the lack of grip on those tires. As Papito, once again, in the pit lane, he just has his front wing replaced now. And we've got Watant in, as well as Lute. So the leader comes in. Rapid work by Ferrari. 2.2 seconds. And his lead isn't in any doubt. As he comes out, Dechese in 2nd place, about 20 seconds behind. As we go on board with the man in the lead. Whoa! That is the Haas of Max, just hanging on into turn 3. That surely hurt, and then we got Rakan off in the gravel as well. What just happened? So yeah, as we can see, he just gets led by the curb and the grass, and he manages to hold it inside the gravel trap. As off we go with Rakan and hitting the DRS sign. Without the front wing, he goes, and again touching the gravel trap. This is not his race at all. He needs to come in and change tires immediately. As we got Max has he spinned. He's going really slowly. As we got yellow flags in sector 3. Oh, off he goes again. What just happened? As there's the yellow flag. Rakan in the wall there really hard. We've just missed it. As we saw Max and did a safety car out, so Mr. Cat in the pit lane has a golden opportunity to salvage a P4 finish here. As here is Max just add the wreck of the Mercedes, and now the safety car is on the track and the rescuing can start. As Dechese actually has fresher tires than Earthsole, so that would be a good battle for P2 when we get the restart. It's a matter of keeping the tires warm. And does anyone peel into the pit lane? Yes, he does, Earthsole. And Dechese chooses track position over fresh rubber. So they count with just a few racing laps of action. As we can see, he has relatively fresh rubber. Now, this is going to be interesting. Whoa! Whoa! That's a collision! Mr. Cat just braked so late. Let's see. Yeah, that's 100% his fault. As the safety car is in this lap, and let's see if anybody can actually be dangerous to the other drivers, as we got 2 lap cars in the way. Pepito retiring in the meanwhile. So 5 cars only. When will Watant restart it? He takes his time. He's got a lapped car between him and second place, and off they go. Now Mr. Cat gets his penalty for brake checking Dechese in the first corner, 10 seconds worth of penalty. And now let's see the battle for P2 and P4, because Watant is already a full second ahead of Dechese, as we got carnage over there. Mr. Cat letting them through, but again, what is he doing? Earthsole is trying to lap him, but he just doesn't get out of the way. Wheel to wheel they go, and I think they touched again, they touched. Oh, well, that is a nightmare. A cut in the blood vessels, really, for the man from Ghana, as Lutilute let him by, but that cost a fortune, really. As now, Mr. Cat overtakes Lutilute. That was a good move. And Earthsole actually not far back from Dechese. He might just try and overtake him. 3 more racing laps to go as we head into lap 34. I'm not sure though. Maybe Dechese has some damage because of the brake check with Mr. Cat. And look at it. Earthsole gaining and gaining without the DRS even. Goes down inside and takes P2. Incredible. What a move by the Kick Sauber man. As we got Dechese in P3 now. Mr. Cat 4th and Lutilute 5th. And this is the final corner on the racetrack. We're showing Earthsole. But the winner of this Grand Prix will be Watant with a statement. Absolutely great driving today, as Earthsole and Dechese complete the podium with Mr. Cat in 4th, and Lutilute will be classified 5th, as we got the podium drivers out there. Great race with lots of action, lots of crashes, lots of overtakes. And let's see if we can provide as good as a bit of action as this in Baku. And now for the champagne. So the official results there. Watant wins with nearly 4 seconds in hand ahead of Earthsole and Dechese, and then Mr. Cat and Lutilute a lap down. Pepito, Rakan, Rini and Sealable unable to finish.